In a town, women are said to never stay faithful. They frequently cheat on their husbands. The elderly priest of the town, tired of these women coming to confess after cheating on their husbands, becomes exasperated. "Priest, I have sinned by cheating on my husband," they say when they come to confess. The priest gets angry when they come to confess. "This is shameful and sinful. You always come saying you've cheated on your husband. At least say, 'I stumbled over a stone,' and I will understand." Since this also suits the women, no one says they cheated on their husbands anymore. Instead, they say, "I stumbled over a stone," when confessing to the priest. Then, the elderly priest dies, and a new priest takes his place. He notices that the town's women are extremely virtuous. When they stumble and fall, they want to confess, thinking their clothing has come undone. He goes to the mayor and explains the situation, asking for the sidewalks to be repaired immediately. But when the mayor, aware of the real reason, starts laughing, the priest is surprised. "Mr. Mayor, you're laughing, but it's your wife who stumbles over the stones the most." In a math class, a female teacher asks the students, "There are 5 birds on a tree branch. I threw a stone and hit 2 of them. How many birds are left?" One of the students raises his hand and answers, "There will be no birds left because the others would fly away in fear." The teacher smiles and responds, "No, the correct answer would have been 3, but I like your perspective." The student gets upset but doesn't show it much. As the class continues, he raises his hand again. "Can I ask a question?" The teacher allows it. 3 women are walking down the street eating ice cream. One is licking, one is biting, and one is sucking. Which one is married? The teacher is surprised, blushes, but has to answer. The one who's licking?" The student replies, "No, the one wearing a wedding ring, but I like your perspective." A man's house was invaded by a cat. One day the man took the cat and left it in a wooded area. Later he returned home, but after some time the cat came back. The man tried again, but the result was the same. Finally, he took the cat to a very distant place deep in the forest. On his way back, he got lost and couldn't find his way home. He called his wife and said, "My love, did the cat come back?" "Yes, it did. Tell that damn cat to come and pick me up from here." A public institution needs painting work done. 2 companies are invited for the tender. The first company is called in. Company, welcome. What is your price for this painting job? Company, representative, $5,000, sir. Institution official, what does this $5,000 break down into? Company representative, sir, $2,500 for paint cost, $500 for other materials, and $2,000 for labor. Institution official, all right, please wait outside for a moment. Let's talk to the other company. Later, the other company is called in. Institution official, welcome. What is your price for this painting job? Second company, representative, $25,000, sir. Institution official, wow. The guy waiting outside says he'll do it for $5,000. What does this $25,000 break down into? Second company representative, sir, $10,000 for you, $10,000 for me, and $5,000 for the guy waiting outside. We'll get the painting done. Note, the tender is won by the second company. One day, a woman, filled with anger, called her husband. "What time is it, and which hell are you in?" Her husband replied, "My love, do you remember that wonderful jewelry store where that diamond necklace was? At that time, I didn't have the money to buy it, and I even said to you, 'My love, I promise I'll buy this for you one day. Do you remember?'" The woman, in a delighted tone, replied, "Yes, my dear. How could I forget?" The man then said, "Well, I'm at the cafe next to that jewelry store." Temel and Fadim were sitting at home during the winter. An announcement comes from the municipality. "Pull your cars to the left side of the road. There will be snow clearing work on the right side of the road." Temel immediately moves the car to the left side of the road. The next day, at the same time, another announcement comes from the municipality, and this time, they ask for the cars to be moved to the right side of the road. Temel moves the car to the right side of the road. On the third day, due to too much noise in the house during the announcement, Temel cannot hear which side of the road he should move the car to. Fadim calls out from there, "Leave it. Let it stay in the garage today." A man said to his eldest son, "Bring me some water, my son." The eldest son turned to his middle brother and said, "Get up, bring water to our father." The middle son then said to the youngest brother, "Get up, bring water to our father." The youngest son said to his father, "Father, there's no benefit in these men for you. Get up yourself, bring water, and bring some for me on your way back." In a train compartment, a gentleman and an attractive lady are traveling. The lady feels so cramped that she decides to let out a slight fart as they pass through a tunnel. A strong odor fills the compartment. With a very apologetic expression, she says, "Please, let's keep this between us." Unable to resist, the man responds, "Why should it stay between us, woman? Open that window so the smell can dissipate." An elderly woman goes to the doctor. Elderly woman: "I have a gas problem, but I'm not very bothered by it. When I pass gas, there is no sound and no bad smell. For example, since I came here, I have passed gas at least 10 times, but you didn't notice. Doctor, take these medications and come back to see me in a month." A month later, the elderly woman returns for a checkup. Elderly woman: "Doctor, the medications you gave me caused a side effect. When I pass gas, there is still no sound, but it started to smell terribly bad. Doctor, fantastic. We treated your nose. Now it's time for your ears." The village midwife was delivering a baby. The husband of the woman giving birth was assisting the midwife with a lamp in his hand. A baby was born, the second baby, and then the third. Husband: "Miss Midwife," he said, "can we turn off the light? He who sees the light is coming." A rowing race was organized between Turkish and Japanese companies. Both teams went through a long and challenging preparation period. The big day arrived, and the race began. The Japanese won the race with a 1-kilometer lead. After the race, the Turkish team was deeply shaken. The Turkish company management decided to find the reason for the clear defeat. Research revealed a mistake. In the Japanese team, 8 people were rowing and 1 person was steering. In the Turkish team, however, 2 people were rowing, 3 people were supervising, 3 people were managing, and 1 person was steering. The 9-member Turkish team was restructured: 4 steering managers, 3 regional steering managers, a steering director responsible for the performance of the rower and the rower. In the second race, the Japanese won with a 2-kilometer lead. The infuriated Turkish company board took immediate action. The rower held responsible for the loss was fired, and bonuses were given to the managers for their contributions to solving the problem. Temel's father passed away. A family friend who came to the funeral asked Temel, "How did your father die, Temel?" "He fell from the 30th floor. "Oh my God, he died in such a terrible way." No, he didn't die like that. Just as he was about to fall to the ground, he hit the awning of the greengrocer and rose again." "Wow, did it crash harder then?" "No, he jumped from the awning of the butcher across the street, this time onto the roof of the building opposite. So he hit the roof and died." "No, it rolled off the roof and into the electrical wires." "Don't say it. It crashed then." "Oh no, the wires sprung and threw my father 200 meters up. He crashed into the ground from 200 meters, right? What a pity." "No, again, the awning of the grocery store at the very beginning. Did he die there?" "No, from there it's town again." Finally overwhelmed, the man shouted at Temel and asked, "How did this man die? We saw that it did not stop with a hunting rifle. We shot it."